Bastille. Defense systems. The fortress of the Bastille was not intended for firing on the city below, the artillery of the time being too imprecise. Its only weakness is that it is overlooked by the Chartreuse, which is why it is laid out in such a way as to facilitate firing towards the mountains behind, and to repel any attacks coming from the Chartreuse. The keep of the fortress therefore, unlike those of the Middle Ages, is deliberately low, and hidden by vegetation in order to surprise the enemy. It is separated from the rest of the mountain by a glacis and by ditches. The moat of the keep is defended by two half-bastions from which fire can be directed across each access point of the moat. In 1844, to complete the defenses, a system of linked caverns was excavated in the cliffs of Mount Gela, in front of the fort. A track not visible from the glacis, and then an underground passage allowed troops to move between these caverns and the drawbridge at the entrance to the fort. These cavern batteries were large enough to house a munitions dump, so that troops were able to fire on attacking forces from the rear. Assailants would therefore find themselves trapped between fire from opposite directions. It is worth noting that these caverns are known locally as the Mandarin Caves, an obvious anachronism as the Dauphinois bandit died some 90 years before their construction. Another general principle of the fort's defenses is to have as many sights as possible from which to fire on the wooded slopes outside the walls. Numerous vaulted casemates supply artillery positions, and above are found benches for riflemen. Casemates designed by Haxo were built, open at the rear to allow the evacuation of the smoke produced by gunpowder. Originally the Bastille was designed to defend Grenoble against attacks by Savoyards, the frontier being closed by as Savoy was not yet part of France at the time the construction was finished. The frontier moved to its current position with the annexation of Savoy by France in 1860 and the threat disappeared. In addition, the invention of a modern cannon, with rifle barrel, and with shells replacing cannonballs ensuring far greater destructive power, rendered the fortress obsolete. The defense systems of the Bastille as well as the later ramparts constructed around the city have never been called into service.